Costa Rica, a lush tropical rainforest country right in the heart of Central America. My destination is the Nicoyan Peninsula on the Pacific coast, famous for beautiful beaches and incredible landscapes. But it also happens to be home of one of the longest living populations in the world. Reaching 100 years old ain't no big deal in these parts. Experts agree their diet plays a major role. So I'm off to meet 106-year-old Jose Guevara, who lives with his vast family. I want to find out what he's been eating and how it's been helping him live so long.
Buenos dias. Jamie.
Huh? Jamie.
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 Nice to meet you.
Como Jaime.
Jaime.
Mucho gusto.
He's got a strong handshake, hasn't he?
Yes, he is.
How many children did he have?
He had 10.
10?
Yes.
Whoa.
That woman over there, Elsa, is the oldest. She's 84.
And who's the youngest?
Yeah, she's
Right.
68.
Well, look, don't let me slow you down. I don't want him to not get fed.
Nicoyans eat a low-calorie, low-fat, mainly vegetarian diet, rich in beans, rice, corn, eggs and fruit. We're cooking gallo pinto, the Costa Rican national dish that also happens to be protein-packed.
Leonora, is this a special occasion breakfast or is this very normal?
Normal, es diario. Es de todos los días.
Nicoyans consume the majority of their calories in the first half of the day. So like me, they love a proper breakfast.
You've got rice, you've got beans, you've got loads of veg in there as well. Low salt. We've got these beautiful tortillas and we've got eggs. So sweat onions off in some oil. This is going to be new style scrambled eggs here, guys. And she's kind of just breaking them up into curds. Rippled eggs, basically. So is that her favourite way to cook scrambled eggs?
Yes, with onion or garlic.
Onion or garlic, right.
The Guevara family, like everyone in this rural area, have their own hens, and their fresh eggs are a staple food.
Tente hacerme el favor.
See? My pleasure. I love this. There's nothing better than learning to cook from lovely ladies over fire. Okay? She's getting value out of me today. She wants me to chop up the coriander now.
Bueno. Allá.
In here?
Ajá.
So how many family are you cooking for today?
20.
Really? Jesus, it's a party.
And now I've got to serve this to head of the family, Jose, who thanks to his healthy diet and active life has reached a ripe old age.
I'm actually quite shy at the moment because I've never met a 106-year-old. I think it's an incredible thing. It's like a century old. Such a wonderfully authentic, rustic meal, cooked over fire like this, and get to eat it with a 106-year-old? Come on, man.
This being Latin America, they love to add a little bit of chili heat to their meals, just like me.
I can't wait to eat it. They got chilies at the table. They got pickles and chili at the table, rice, tortillas. I love it.
It was once thought that eating eggs regularly was bad for us because of the cholesterol, but it's now known that it isn't the case for most of us.
So, how often do you have eggs in your family?
Every day, at breakfast, every day.
Yeah. It's a brilliant start to the day, isn't it?
Yes, it's a good way to start.
Wow. It's delicious. So you're 106 years old, but what I'd love to know is how old do you feel?
Todavía no estoy así.
Jalapeno is one of your favorite, but how old is that recipe? Have you eaten it all of your life?
No hay tiempo. No, estaba abuela, eran puros frijoles.
If he sits down to this every day, he must be such a happy boy, you know. Delicious food. I love it. So, if you want any advice from Jose, then one thing's for sure. Eggs are your best friend.
The Nicoyan Peninsula is famous for stunning beaches, dramatic plains, and some of the healthiest people on the planet. Nicoyan men in particular are some of the longest living people in the world. So what are these guys eating? Who better to ask than one of Costa Rica's toughest cowboys, 60-year-old Canfi.
De la vaca para traerla al corral, recogerla.
People in this part of Costa Rica work manual labour jobs until much later in life than average. So I'm here on a cattle ranch in one of the most physical jobs, cowboys. Yes, we're going to go and do a bit of ranching, get in some cattle, and then have a little bit of lunch. Nice. Woo! We're trying to just keep them all in the same direction. Push them over the hill, back to the ranch. Haka! Haka, haka, ho! That is proper graft. I mean, the thing is, these guys, they start at 5 in the morning, they finish at 4. This is the winter, and it's really, really hot, super humid. And my mate here, Camphy, he's been doing it for 40 years. He's 60 now, and he intends to do it for another 25 years.
With the cattle now in, it's time for lunch. And Roma, the ranch cook, puts me straight to work.
Usted sigue haciendo las tortillas y yo voy a picarlo del chile, el culantro y los ajos.
Simple flour and water tortillas are a delicious staple here.
A little wet hands.
Sí, me mojo las manos para que no se me vayan a pegar las tortillas en la mano.
There's lots of noises around here. We're literally in the middle of Noah's Ark of animals, chickens, duck, turkeys. There's parrots that talk in Spanish. I go, arriba, arriba. Roma, what are you making?
Estoy haciendo preparando una sopa negra.
How long have you cooked here?
Tengo 34 años de cocinar aquí.
Wowzers. Got black bean soup over there, which from what I can tell is the juice of black beans, having cooked them, and she's just put peppers, garlic, coriander, and some onion in there, stirred it through. And then look what she's doing now. Basically poach eggs into the soup. And when the eggs are cooked, which I guess will be about 4 minutes, 5 minutes later, the soup's done. And of course, all the time, the sort of smoke is licking around these cooking implements, just giving flavour. Very cool.
Black beans are one of the highest protein beans on the planet, packed with fibre and great for muscle and bone health.
There's no mistaking. These guys know exactly what they're talking about. They've been cultivating and cooking these for thousands of years.
The traditional Nicoyan diet still resembles that of their ancestors, the Tortillas Indians. In fact, beans have been grown here for over 7,000 years.
How important do you think these black beans are to the long life expectancy of Costa Ricans?
Los frijoles son muy nutritivos aquí porque, bueno, nos hacen dilatar muchos años a uno.
Time to plate up for lunch.
Oh, Roma!
Al fin apareció esta mujer.
You are the best thing that's ever happened to cowboys and Essex boys.
Roma's black bean soup is just for starters.
It's a very simple soup, but I tell you what, it's really tasty. Is this food typical of this part of Costa Rica, or is this specific to being a cowboy, this kind of food?
De toda Costa Rica no, porque en muchas partes no hacen sopa de frijoles. Sopa negra que le llaman. Aquí en la zona de Guanacaste sí. En demás campesinos todo el tiempo hay sopa negra. Pero en otras partes no.
With soup finished, it's time for the main course.
Oh, here we go, darling. This is one great works canteen. I mean, it's all made with love. It's all organic. Tastes great. Chicken, potatoes, we've got rice, we've got beans, loads of salad in there. Lovely. Is that for me? Gracias. You lovely lady. Look at that.
Gracias.
You're welcome.
This lunch of beans and rice is called casado, which means a marriage.
How many times a day would you have black beans?
3 tiempos de come frijoles.
It must be very windy round here.
No. El frijol blanco es que da viento, este no.
People from this part of Costa Rica are some of the longest living people on the planet. Why do you think that is?
Yo me imagino que tiene que ser la comida.
So what can we learn from these lovely boys? Well, food. Food. Lovely, organic, fresh food. It can be simple, it can be humble, it doesn't have to be expensive, absolutely not, but big up beans. I'm not saying you have to have it 3 times a day, but beans are really, really good for you. Here in Costa Rica, they love fruit, and they've got hundreds and hundreds being farmed and growing wild across the country. So I'm here with 2 fruit foragers, Huber and his father, to find out a little bit more.
First to investigate local favourite Manon, also known as Spanish lime.
Mamón.
Mamon.
Mamón.
And Huber sets about picking it in the same way he has done all his life.
We're getting serious now, guys. The shoes are coming off.
Mala nota y no me cuida los zapatos.
Go on, boy. Up you get. It's flexible, this one.
Okay. Dame un toque.
So like a lychee. Tastes like lemons, limes. It's good. This fruit, mamon, is it good for you?
Sí, además de que tiene vitamina, pero tiene muchos nutrientes y hay vitamina C, A, todo.
Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that protects our cells and helps fight disease. And one of the highest concentrations of vitamin C can be found in this, a funny-looking fruit attached to a more familiar food.
This is called the marignon. And you might know it already because that is a cashew nut. And for every single cashew nut, you have a fruit. And really unusual. Look at the amount of water that comes out of them. They're so full of hydration and minerals and all that sort of stuff.
No está muy bueno, pero tiene hierro, tiene mucha vitamina. Sin embargo, mamá siempre nos decía que comiéramos bastante esto para estar siempre fuerte y aquí para allá y que nunca íbamos a padecer de nada porque siempre vamos a andar corriendo y teniendo energía porque esto es muy nutritivo.
This is an incredible fruit. It's absolutely jam-packed full of vitamin C, 5 times more than an orange. Really nutritious. So how much fruit do you guys eat a day? Do you eat fruit for breakfast, lunch and dinner?
Cada vez que la veo, en todo momento cada vez que la veo, venga, no tengo horarios para comerla.
Do you guys think that eating a lot of fruit is one of the reasons that people from this part of Costa Rica live the longest?
Yo digo que sí, porque son cosas muy naturales y muy buenas. Entonces, por eso, yo creo que vivimos mucho y ni visitamos los hospitales porque no ocupamos que ir a un hospital que nos regalen una pastilla para tener fuerza ni vitamina en una farmacia, si la tenemos aquí.
So a high consumption of vitamins could be one of the reasons for Nicoyan's great health. Multiple cancer research studies have drawn links between a high intake of vitamin C from food and low rates of cancer.
We cannot argue about the fact that the people from this area of Costa Rica live long, healthy, productive lives. And if we want to learn anything from these guys, fruit has to be a part of it. It's a beautiful cocktail of nutrients and minerals and goodness. So big up fruit and enjoy it.
Experts know that diet is a big factor in longevity, but have identified a strong social life as also being important. Nicoyans believe that without this, your life has no plan de vida, sense of purpose. Fisherman Otto Vargas and his son meet up on the beach for a meal every week with family and friends. And tonight, they've invited me along.
Hola! Did you get lucky?
Yes, got some tunas,
Ooh,
red snapper.
super fresh.
Super, super fresh.
So what are these ones then? I haven't seen that before.
This one is one that we call chancho.
Chancho.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this one is the cara flaca that we call.
Cara flaca.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Is this a typical Sunday for you guys to go fishing and then go home and cook it?
We sometimes stay like all day there fishing, and then we come back at the end like 5.
So are we going to cook these today?
Yes, of course.
The Nicoyans eat a low-fat, high-protein diet and consume more fish than the rest of the Costa Rican population.
So we're going to make ceviche. It's cooking fish in lemon juice and salt and garlic and herbs and things like onions and peppers. It's delicious, isn't it? It's really good.
Really good and fresh.
When do you have ceviche? For lunch or dinner or any time?
Anytime. My dad makes like for me like the best ceviche.
A mí me gusta de una vez, recién hecho, lo más 20 minutos después de que uno lo termina para que se sienta el sabor del pescado.
So he likes a quick ceviche.
The raw fish, yeah.
Is it right you said this fish is typically thought of as the kind of the not wanted fish?
Nobody like buy it, but we like it. Like the local people, we love this kind of fish.
Bueno para el ceviche, dígale.
He really likes this fish. The butchers and the fishermen always know the best ones. The thing about ceviche is it has to be super fresh, okay? That's why when you go to the fishmonger, there's certain stuff that's come in that morning, and then you ask, what's in today? What's at its best? You know, and they should tell you.
Most of us don't eat enough fish in our diet, and whitefish, like caraflaca, the one Otto's using, is an excellent low-fat source of protein, which also helps protect our cells from damage caused by stress and keep our immune system in tip-top condition.
I've just found the first person in the world that actually squeezes lemons like me through the fingers.
The acidity from the lemon juice cures and effectively cooks the raw fish.
What's interesting is, for a lot of people in Europe, the concept of raw fish cooked in lemon juice is, you know, is it normal? I'm not sure. But if you think about it, smoked salmon is raw. Lemon juice is kind of sort of a ceviche. It's been salted. For me, the lovely thing about ceviche is you can leave it for an hour, you can leave it for half an hour. Of course, the more you leave it, the firmer it gets. So good.
It's not all about ceviche today. Otto's also cooking up an amazing caraflaca fish in his wood oven with red peppers and tomatoes.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we got ceviche done. We've got that whole fish in the oven. This is lovely.
There's only one thing that would make this super fresh fish supper taste even better. Enjoying it with the ones you love.
You know that people that live here do live very long, healthy lives. Do you think seafood is an important thing?
Ah, sí, claro. Número uno, el marisco.
And how important is the friends and family part for you?
Family is everything. The communication with the family, the feel the love with the family. For me, is the most important, the family. It's a very simple life, like this. We don't have anything here more than what we need.
We are in a part of Costa Rica where people live the longest, healthiest lives. We want a little bit of that, yeah? We want some of that. So, fish. You can't argue that they eat a lot of fish, and most of us need to eat more. Most of us struggle getting enough, so we need to get our heads around that. Big up fish, it's amazing protein and so good for the body.